going on, guys? ddrummerboy76 bringing you the first ever Modern Warfare 3 gun review. And I don't know if I mentioned this in the last video, but I'm gonna be starting. Me and Steven are gonna be starting up gun reviews for. I'm gonna do it on Modern Warfare 3, and he's basically gonna do it on Battlefield 3. And we're basically gonna critique the gun, tell you what's good, what's not good, what you should use, the pros and cons, and basically everything you need to know about the gun. So, without further ado, let's get started. So just as like a quick note before I start, the sources that I'm getting this from are Wikipedia and the Call of Duty Wikia, which I'll put the links in the description. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so the M4A1 is actually a variant of the M4 carbine, if some of you do not know. It's the actual M4 carbine is showed in Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, and the place of origin is actually the United States, contrary to many other guns in the game. It was in service from 1994 to the present. It's been used in the war in Afghanistan, which is 2001 to the present. War in Iraq, 2003 to 2011, Colombian armed conflict, Operation Enduring Freedom, 2008 South Ossetia War. Manufacturers are the Colt Defense, U.S. Ordnance, and the Remington Arms Company. Variants, as I said before, the M4A1 and CQRB, which is also known as the MK18 Mod O. And these are just like some specific specifications of the gun. You don't really need to know this, but if you wanted to know, it's 6.36. The weight is 6.36 pounds, which is 2.88 kilograms empty. 6.9 pounds, which is 3.1 kilograms with 30 rounds. It's 33 inches, which is 840 millimeters, stock extended. 29.75 inches, 756 millimeters with the stock contracted. The barrel length is 14.5 inches, which is 370 millimeters. The cartridge is 5.56 by 44 millimeters NATO. It's gas operated rotating bolt. The rate of fire is 700 to 950 rounds minutes cyclic. The muzzle velocity is 2,970 feet per second, which is 884 meters per second. Effective range is 500 meters for a point target and 600 meters for an area target. The feed system is 30-round box magazine or other Stanag magazines, which I don't really know what that means, but sights, iron, or various optics. Okay, so basically this is what that was what Wikipedia had to say. That's just like all the background, the statistics and stuff, and it's not really that necessary to know, but this is basically, now I'm gonna state the stuff that's actually found on the Call of Duty Wiki. So basically, it says the M4A1 can be modified with excuse me, that's actually the wrong one. Okay. The M4A1 is unlocked as soon as a created class is unlocked at level 4. That has low to moderate recoil and a fast rate of fire. The damage up close is high, requiring 3 hits to the body to kill, but the damage at range is very low, requiring 5 successful hits to the body, making the M4A1 more suited to close quarters. Because it has one of the fastest kill times of all the assault rifles at close range, as well as one of the fastest reload times, the M4A1 is a great choice for aggressive style of play. Stalker is useful in this regard, making strafing enemies at mid-close range easier and allowing one to quickly check corners while aiming down the sights. Scavenger is very useful due to the M4A1's high rate of fire. Due to the weapon's low recoil, the kick proficiency is not required for short to medium range engagements, freeing up the proficiency slot for other useful options such as attachments or stability. Players that have difficulty using the sights may find optical attachments useful. Extended mags is also an effective option due to the M4A1's high rate of fire. Whew, that was a mouthful. So basically, that's some perks that would be good, good with this weapon. Even though I did not use them, would be Stalker and Scavenger. But personally, I like to use sleight of hand, assassin, and dead silence, but that's just me. I mean, you can basically use whatever perks that you want to. For proficiency, I recommend kick, but just because that, like, to me, the gun kind of kicks too much, and when I don't have it on kick, like, it's actually, I don't agree that they had, like, the M4A1 has low recoil. Like, if they actually, if, in my opinion, like, that the ACR has, like, the lowest recoil out of, like, all the assault rifles, maybe except for the FAD. You might disagree, and I might actually not, I have no idea what I'm talking about, but, I really just am really annoyed with the recoil on this gun, so, I recommend kick, but you can also have, like, as I said, attachments for stability, and because this gun kind of produces a lot of drop, even though this, like, Steven will probably kill me for saying that, but I don't know, I think that the recoil, because it bothers me too much, like, the ACR, like, basically, if you silence that, like, it doesn't have, basically, like, it doesn't have any recoil at all, and I think once you get rid of the recoil, then, like, the accuracy goes, like, way up, and, like, I'm gonna mention that, like, in my ACR gun review. So just some closing comments, basically, because I think this video is coming to an end. I'd give this gun a 7 out of 10, like, I don't know, like, above average rating, just because, I mean, it's not, like, the perfect gun, and I know that Bob Blah Blah actually gave this gun an 8, but the bad things about it is that it has low damage, which, I don't know, it really kind of angers me. I mean, it's not, like, one of the worst assault rifles, but I don't think it's necessarily one of the best. If you're still looking for, like, a versatile weapon that you can use, like, in the early Prestiges, like when you just Prestige, I definitely recommend using this gun. And I like to say, this is ddrummerboy76 signing out. Peace!